Ready to go!
Alrighty, welcome back. We are going to do a Toddzilla training vlog. It has been a while since I've done one and reported one. I had WAL 504, which you guys all know about. Plus, prior to that, I was like just doing rehab in between my matches with Dallas Langston, Dan Mosier, and then 504. So I didn't get any material out for you, but today's an exciting day. It's because it's Wednesday, it's 1 rep max day, and it is the first time ever, I'm going to repeat a lift. So we get to see if I've gotten stronger. It's really exciting. That's what it's all about. So I have set this up. We got the wrist wrench. Okay, so last time I did the wrist wrench, parallel setup, high attachment. I only did 35 kilos as my 1 rep max, which I don't know. My gut feel is I'm gonna smash that, but 35 kilos, 1 rep max last time on this one. It was using a different wrist wrench, so but it's a much more efficient one now with a bit of a better grip, so that'll probably be a factor, but even still, we're on the same vector, which was the very first vector that I ever did as a 1 rep max day. So that's going to be really cool. Now, you might be asking, didn't you just finish 504? Aren't you sore? Surprisingly not. I was actually a lot more sore from my match with Dallas Langston than anyone else. Dallas really stretched me, but even though I had a war with Alan Guerra, I've come out pretty good. Like, my inner elbow tendon's not too bad. It's in good enough shape that I'm happy to just roll straight back into it. Really excited, to be honest, to get on with a Toddzilla training again. So here it is. You can see last time 35 kilos right was my max. That was week 1. That was the first time I ever did a Toddzilla training session. I started on max day and it was really clunky. So let's see what happened. So 1 rep max day. The way I was going to be working on it is just to remember to remind everybody, you don't start with tension already. Okay? We're starting with a loose start. Now, interestingly, I bought myself a crane scale the other day, and the crane scale shows that on this current setup I've got at the moment, it's a 1-to-1 ratio, okay, because I've got the double pulleys going at the moment. You can see my old man put together a contraption to allow me to use them quite neatly. So it's a 1-to-1 scale in terms of the weight, but the friction is very fascinating. To actually get it moving, depending on the acceleration, it really adds like 20-30% to the force required. And likewise on the way down, when you're coming back down, it gets significantly easier than the loaded weight. So the point is, how much you're moving, how much you're lifting, very much is dependent upon the speed in which you're moving it. But in terms of the progression, it's all about the plates that are on there. But when it comes to actual force, how much you're putting down, if you're static, it's a very different effect to if you're accelerating, due to force equals mass times acceleration. Mass being the weight on the plate, acceleration being how quickly you're moving it through time and space, ends up with a greater amount of force. So the force required is actually more than the plates, but anyway, random physics lesson, and I'm no I was about to say I'm no physician. Sounds like I'm saying I'm a doctor. I don't know what physics educated people call themselves. I don't think it's a physician, but we're gonna go with that. I'm definitely not a physician either. I'm not a doctor or a physics expert. So, but I do remember force equals mass times acceleration. And I want to tell you one quick story before I train. I remember when I learnt force equals mass times acceleration. I was in like year 11 at physics. We'd just done all this work, and I was in the rugby league team at the time. And I remember first tackle of the season, this big guy caught it, a lot bigger than me, and I remember calculating in my head as I'm sprinting at this guy, force equals mass times acceleration, just run faster than him and you'll knock him onto his backside. So I sprinted straight at this guy, and he could see that I was committed to sprinting at him, and he's like, look at this small redhead, I'm going to just run over the top of him. So he committed to run straight at me. Long story short, we collided, I knocked myself out, first tackle of the season, and that was all she wrote. So force, apparently I did stop him, he fell to the ground, but he wasn't knocked out, and I was. So anyway, force equals mass times acceleration, but it doesn't always pay off to try to defy physics. Anyway, alright. So, warm up, Ryan. Oh my goodness, I'm too excited to do this. Alright, so 1 rep max day, a couple of warm-ups. Just tell the elbow what's going on, load some more weight. So what I got on there right now, my warm-up weight was 10 kilograms on the bar. I'm gonna add another 15. Oh, I gotta remember this is 1-to-1. I've changed things. Hang on. If I put this on and another one on the other side, that's gonna already be above my 1 rep max. So let's just calm down there, Ryan. Let's take the 5 off and put a 10 on. And then we'll put the other 5 on this side. Alright, now we're talking. Okay, so now I've got 20 kilos force. Okay, it's just about moving it from the loose start. Okay, I'll do one more of them, just tell the elbow where it's going. Okay, that weight starting to talk to me a little more. That was 20 kilograms. Let's go to 30 now, and then after I've done 1 rep on 30, I'll go for a 1 rep max. Alright, so I'm going to have a 15 kilogram plate either side for this lift. Hey Charlie. Alright, so we got 15 kilograms on either side, 30 kilos loaded weight on the 1-to-1 ratio. The one tricky thing about this handle is that it can do this. So you get a little bit of instability. Honestly, I feel like I should probably lock it so it doesn't flick around on me, but anyway, we'll work with it today. Alright, 30. That one did talk to me a lot. Stretching out the attachment point to the flexors. So here I am telling you that I'm all good. Now I'm like, ow. Anyway, I'll give it a minute. I'll load it up and I'll go for a 1 rep max. Wow. Alright, so 35 was last time. I'm just going to go to 40. See what happens. This is probably an irresponsible number to go up. In terms of going 5 kilograms above previous 1 rep max, it's probably a lot to ask. Obviously, regular progression is not going to be like this, but I just feel like this was a pretty weak starting point for me. I'm gonna have to, after this, I'm gonna go back and have a look at that first video to see how hard I was actually trying. Because I feel like this number's gonna be doable relatively easy. But like I said, that 30 just then did stretch that at what didn't feel nice. But anyway, suck it up. Remember what Todd told me? When I started with Todd, Todd was very clear on you need to know the difference between injury and just not being conditioned and aggravation. So there's a very big difference whenever we want to injure ourselves, but we do need to, as Todd says, we need to teach our body what to do. We're not here asking our body, we're not going to listen to it in a lot of senses. We're going to override what our body thinks is okay and teach it a new kind of okay. So anyway guys, we have 40 kilos loaded now. Previous 1 rep max on this exact vector with a wrist wrench like I have right here was 35 kilos. Now I'm going to see what I can do with 40. So Todd's thing is always keep going until you've had 3 failures. So we haven't had a failure yet. So let's see what happens here. Failure 1. Didn't come with me. Alright, so I'm gonna give that a moment. Todd talks about giving it like a minute. That was interesting. I don't know, like, you know how you get that there's that moment where a weight plate engages, and then the secondary moment is the lift off. I hit just then. I felt the engagement of the plates, but no lift off. So it's somewhere in that close zone. But anyway, didn't get it, but it didn't hurt as much as I thought it would then. 40 kilos on this little sucker. Come on. I gotta get a new one at max. I can't not get a new one at max. Side pressure. Balance, very important in the hand. That's a lift. All right, now we'll add a little bit of weight. And that definitely talking to me, but there we go. 40 kilos, you run 1 rep max. There might still be more today. 1 failure, so I've still got 2 more attempts where I fail. Now, if we now I'm going to go to sensible increments. I'm going to add 2.5 kilos total to this. And you'll see if you come and have a look down here, when my old man was here, he put some extensions on it so I can put little baby weights on. Little baby weights. John Brezent called my thumb a little baby thumb. I don't know if you saw that Instagram post, but I compared my thumb next to John's. And even I'll admit, it looked like a little baby thumb. But these are little baby weights for my little baby thumb, John. See? They fit through. John's thumb wouldn't fit through there. Alright. Alrighty, so 42.5 kilograms now. Let's see what happens. I'm counting that. That was, to describe that to you, getting no lift off here, but once my body is set there, I feel the lift off happen. And then I could feel like that, you know, that release pain that you get in arm wrestling? I could feel that there was so much tension there that I wanted to like release like this, as opposed to just go woohoo and celebrate, because there was a lot of release tension in that. So I don't count that as a successful lift though. 42.5 kilograms. And with how my elbow feels right there, I'm gonna call it right there. I'm not gonna give up. I think going up from there will probably stretch me. So anyway, 35 kilos no more. 42.5 kilograms. Right. Interestingly, I got 20 kilos on the left, but I'm gonna keep my left. Actually, you wanna see what my left can do? We got enough time? Let me go. I gotta pick up my son from school very soon. Okay, so, left. Left, all right, let's do left. Come on, quickly, let's do left. All right, I'm just gonna go straight to 15 kilos. Alrighty. right, warm up for my left. This is only 10 kilos on there at the moment, so just let it have a look. Okay, that's not hurting. Let's go up. 10 kilos, what did I do last time? I only did 20 kilos, oh my goodness. Alright, so put that off. 10 on. I need to find up. Around this side again. Sorry guys, I'm being a bit frantic. I'm just trying to make the school bell for Bradley the Vanilla Gorilla. Oh, if you haven't already done it, go subscribe to Bradley the Vanilla Gorilla on Instagram. He does all sorts of crazy stuff. Right, this here is 20 kilos. This was my 1 rep max last time. Alright, we can do that. Let's keep on going. What do we got? What do we got? I need plates. Right. I'm gonna add a 5 kilo and a 5 kilo. This is a big step up. Might have just bit off more than I can chew. But we got 30 kilos. Is that right? 10, 20, 25, 30 kilos. Alright, so this is for a 10 kilo increase to my left. Alright, I have to get serious on this one. We go 30 kilos. I'm gonna leave it there because we're gonna rush. 30 kilos, so we've gone from 20 to 30 kilos on the left. So in answering your questions, guys, I know a lot of you have been asking, am I training left? You can clearly see I am. Everything Todd's got me doing is two-handed, so left is getting a lot of benefit. Table time, when I go to the gym, when I go to the Brisbane Heavy Hitters, which is on tonight, I don't train my left very much at all. I still am pretty much exclusively on the right, but as you can see, my left is still working and it's still getting this. I don't normally show you guys the video because it drags on too long to do a heap of reps with it, but anyway, left numbers, it's kind of nice to see. The one thing I lack on left is rotation. My right is just full of pronation. Left feels super weak in that regard. Yeah, so because I'm gonna have to go, I'm not gonna show you guys the rest of the session, which is gonna be, if you have a look down here on Wednesday, wrist curls, reverse wrist curls, and biceps for volume, the bobbly weights. You guys know what it's about. You've seen me do it heaps of times. I'm gonna do that really, really fast, and I gotta run. And then I got the Brisbane Heavy Hitters tonight. So yeah, all right guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This was a short and sharp one, but new 1 rep maxes. And what else? I did something crazy, didn't I? I told you about the physics story about getting knocked out. Hope you enjoyed that one. And my baby thumb. All right, whirlwind. See you later.
Yeah, that's a man!